spreads through the hospital, doctors and geneticists from all over London are called in. They gather around the AGO's room, each expert offering their own theories. The first thought is albinism, a genetic condition that causes a lack of melanin pigment. Dr. Thompson and her team conduct a series of tests, including a detailed eye exam and skin biopsy. They find the baby has normal pigmentation in her eyes, lacking the characteristic red reflex in albinos. Her skin, while pale, shows signs of melanin production, ruling out albinism. This baby girl, named Imachi, meaning beauty of God, in Igbo by Ben and Angela, isn't an albino, she's simply white. As the experts discuss and speculate, Ben and Angela are left to deal with their emotions. They feel joy at the birth of their healthy daughter but also confusion and a bit of fear. In a world where race often defines a person's experience, they wonder what life will be like for their white daughter in a black family. Imachi's birth quickly becomes worldwide news. Headlines shout, "Black parents give birth to white baby." Amidst the media frenzy, geneticists offer three main theories to explain Imachi's appearance. Some suggest a unique gene mutation, speculating that Imachi could be the result of a rare genetic twist that changed the usual rules of inheritance. Others propose the possibility of long-dormant genes, theorizing that Ben or Angela might carry white-skin genes hidden in their family lines for generations that suddenly resurfaced in Imachi. A third group considers a rare form of albinism, suggesting that while Imachi doesn't have typical albinism, she might have a version that allows some pigment production. These theories spark more debate and curiosity as scientists and the public try to understand this extraordinary genetic event. As the world debates and speculates, Ben and Angela face their own challenges. Whispers and rumors spread, from cruel accusations of infidelity to outright racist comments. The couple faces intense public scrutiny, with every move analyzed and judged. Ben becomes a fierce defender of his wife and daughter. When confronted with accusations, he stands firm and says, "Of course, she is mine. My wife is true to me, even if she hadn't been, the baby still wouldn't look like this." His unwavering support becomes a cornerstone of their family's strength. Their faith is tested but ultimately strengthened through this ordeal. They choose to see Imachi as a blessing, a miracle that transcends their understanding of genetics and race. Angela, still recovering from the birth, tells visitors at the hospital with a gentle smile, "She's beautiful, a miracle baby." This perspective helps them navigate the storm of public opinion and medical speculation. Despite these hurdles, their love for their daughter and commitment to each other grows stronger daily. As the days pass and Imachi is cleared to go home, the Agos face a new reality. Their older children, dark-skinned like their parents, are curious about their new sister. Ben and Angela work to explain Imachi's unique appearance in terms the kids can understand, emphasizing that family love isn't about skin color. But the challenges don't end there. As they go out with Imachi, they face stares and questions from strangers. Some people are just curious, while others are less kind. Ben and Angela find themselves constantly explaining their family story, which becomes exhausting. The scientific community is fascinated by Imachi. Geneticists worldwide offer to study her case, seeing it as a unique chance to understand human genetics. Ben and Angela are cautious and protective of their daughter's privacy, but they also want answers. They agree to limited genetic testing, hoping it might provide some clarity. The genetic testing of Imachi's DNA reveals a fascinating and complex picture that intrigues scientists. The results confirm her African ancestry, matching her parents' genetic background but with unexpected variations that make her unique. Advanced sequencing techniques find rare genetic markers in Imachi's DNA, some linked to light skin and hair color. These markers are unusually expressed in her genome, leading to her striking appearance. Scientists discover new gene interactions that amplify the effects of these light-skin genes while reducing melanin production. Interestingly, traces of European ancestry are found in Imachi's DNA, suggesting distant interracial mixing in the family's past. However, this alone doesn't fully explain her appearance. Despite the extensive analysis, many questions remain unanswered. Imachi's complex genetic profile highlights the limits of our current understanding of human genetics and sparks new research. Her case catalyzes further studies into the intricate mechanisms of genetic inheritance and expression. Professor Brian Sykes, a leading geneticist from Oxford University, becomes particularly interested in Imachi's case. He points out the rarity of her extremely fair hair, noting that not even all white babies are born with such light blonde hair. Sykes leans towards the theory of an unknown mutation, admitting, the rules of genetics are complex, and we still don't understand everything. As Imachi grows from a newborn into a toddler, her parents watch anxiously for any changes in her appearance. Some experts had suggested her skin might darken over time, but as months pass, Imachi remains fair-skinned and blonde. The Agos work hard to create a loving, supportive environment for all their children. They teach them about their Nigerian heritage, ensuring that Imachi understands and appreciates her roots despite her unique appearance. They also educate their older children about genetics and the beauty of diversity, using their own family as a living example. But life isn't always easy. When Imachi starts nursery school, she faces curiosity and sometimes unkindness from other children. Some ask if she's adopted, others make hurtful comments. Ben and Angela work closely with teachers to create an inclusive environment and educate Imachi's classmates about genetic diversity. As the miracle girl grows, she begins to ask her own questions. "Why do I look different from you and Daddy?" she asks Angela one day. It's a moment the Agos have been both expecting and dreading. Ben and Angela sit down with Imachi for a heartfelt conversation. They use simple analogies to help her understand. You know how sometimes when we plant seeds, we get flowers of different colors? Angela begins. Well, our family is like that. The same seeds can produce different-looking flowers, but they're all part of the same beautiful garden, Ben adds. Your appearance is like a special surprise gift from nature. Just as some children might have curly hair while their parents have straight hair, you have a unique combination of features that make you wonderfully you. They emphasize that families come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. They show Imachi pictures of diverse families from around the world, pointing out that love, not appearance, is what truly makes a family. The parents balance honesty with age-appropriate explanations. They tell Imachi that even doctors and scientists find her birth fascinating and are still learning from it. This helps her feel special rather than strange. Most importantly, Ben and Angela reassure Imachi of their unconditional love. No matter what you look like on the outside, they tell her, "You're our precious daughter, and nothing will ever change that." These conversations continue and evolve as Imachi grows and can understand more complex concepts about genetics and identity. The family's story continues to fascinate the public. On Imachi's 5th birthday, a documentary crew visits their home, capturing the now lively blonde girl playing happily with her darker-skinned siblings. The documentary sparks renewed interest in Imachi's case, leading to more offers from scientists to study her genetics. They ultimately agree to participate in a comprehensive genetic study led by an international team of researchers. The study involves not just Imachi, but also her parents and siblings, aiming to unravel the genetic mystery of her appearance. The research takes months, involving cutting-edge genetic sequencing techniques. As the family waits for results, life goes on. Imachi starts primary school, where she proves to be a bright, outgoing child. Her unusual appearance sometimes draws attention, but her confident personality wins her many friends. Finally, the day comes when the researchers are ready to share their findings. The Agos sit nervously as the lead scientist explains what they've discovered. The lead scientist explains that Imachi's case is extraordinary, a rare mix of genetic factors that has amazed the scientific community. The key to her appearance is a previously undiscovered genetic mutation. This unique mutation dramatically amplifies the effects of her fair skin genes while also suppressing melanin production to an unprecedented degree. The expert geneticist explains that the most likely reason for Imachi's appearance is this unknown mutation combined with the rare expression of recessive genes. It has resulted in her striking look. The scientist emphasizes that this combination is rare, with fewer than 1 in a million odds. Imachi's case, they conclude, is not just rare, it's a genetic unicorn that has expanded our understanding of human genetics in incredible ways. This news brings a mix of emotions to the Agos. There's relief in having answers but also a renewed sense of how special their daughter is. As the family adjusts to this new information, they face a decision. The scientists are eager to publish their findings, which could significantly advance the field of genetics, but doing so would likely bring renewed attention to Imachi and the family. After much discussion, including talks with Imachi herself, they decide to allow the research to be published. They see it as an opportunity to educate people about genetic diversity and help other families who might face similar situations in the future. The publication of the study makes headlines around the world. Once again, the Agos find themselves in the spotlight, but this time they're more prepared. They use the attention to spread a message of love, acceptance, and the beauty of diversity. The family's story inspires others. They receive letters from mixed-race families, from parents of children with albinism, and from people all over the world who have felt different or out of place. The Agos' journey hasn't always been easy. They've faced challenges and